Speaking to Stephen Elliott after a fairly unforgettable night on and off the pitch, really. Stephen, that was an absolute roller coaster. How were the emotions after a night like that?
Yeah, um, first and foremost, disappointed to lose the game, especially after being in front for a good kind of part of the game. But no, listen, they've got good quality. They've got good quality players as well that they can bring on, and they haven't been beaten for a reason. They've got a real kind of never say die attitude. But I can't fault the first and foremost. I can't fault the effort of our boys. I think we gave every last drop, every last ounce on the pitch, and obviously managed to get in the lead. I think if Dara has a big chance as well, second half before they score, I think if that goes in, you're probably looking like we're favourites to win the game. Dobbsy had a shot as well, good save by their keeper Minogue. But no, listen, to lose the game, it was in the 88th, 89th minute from a corner. It's disappointing. Like you can analyse. Obviously, James has had to come off the pitch. We're a knock in another wall. Can he stay on the pitch? And then we have an extra body there, but we probably need to defend it a little bit better. But no, listen, we go into the break. I think overall it's been a challenging first. What was it, 16, 17 games? Been challenging with suspensions, injuries, point deductions, you name it. It's kind of come at us, but. No, the lads have given their all for the first part of the season, and they'll have a break now, and they'll recover and regroup, and we'll go again. We're another big game up in Finn Harps after the break.
Yeah, you have been hammered with injuries and suspensions, there's no doubt about it, and even the one most lately, like against Bray. But I think it's been really impressive how tonight in particular Ryan Scanlon really stood up. Lots of lads have been doing it for you for months now. How ingratiating is that for you as a manager to see, sort of the players who might have been on the periphery really come to the front for you?
No, definitely, and I think there's been a lot of onus on some of the young lads to play a lot of games. Obviously, Caleb's played nearly every minute. Ryan Kelly's played a lot of football. Josh Lyons, you mentioned Ryan Scanlon there, who came into the mix. I thought he was outstanding today up against seasoned pros. Unfortunately, he probably missed the next game. He's doing his leaving cert when we play Finn Harp, so it's just another thing to add to the kind of mix. Obviously, with Connor being suspended, but no, even Ryan Butler as well. Brilliant for him to get in the national team squad under 17s. Would that have happened if he hadn't been around the first team? Probably not. So again, there's a lot of positives to come out of it. But yeah, we still like as a coaching unit, we're looking how we can maybe improve the squad. Maybe we're a couple of tweaks in there, here and there, like going into the window, because I do think we need a little bit of help. The young lads need a little bit of help as well, because again, it is probably unfair on them, and we're asking a lot out of them, and they tire, and young players can be inconsistent. But no, even there today, the effort today, we probably wasn't our best football performance. Didn't probably play as much as we would have liked, but we're up against really top quality that know the game. That you mentioned, look at the players they have. Daryl Horgan are able to roll on Kenny off the bench. Do you know what I mean? This is the quality you're dealing with. So now, listen, it's been a learning curve for me as a manager, obviously in my first job as well. But I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed it, working with the players. The players are giving their all, and there's more positives I think to come out of the first part of the season than negatives. And again, we just need to make sure that however much we can help these players improve, then we will do that.
And then look, I know it's been only half a season so far that you've managed here at Wexford, but that's the best crowd we've had in years in terms of the atmosphere and the energy the Dundalk fans brought as well. It was a brilliant night at Ferrycarrig off the pitch, especially.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a buzz in the atmosphere tonight. I think you could sense it coming into the game. Obviously, Dundalk, who are flying, they brought a big crowd down. I think actually because of that, a couple of our players took a while to kind of get up to speed. There was probably a little bit of nervousness there, as you can imagine, because we've got young players but now listen, you go into the dressing room, everybody's hurting because you've given everything. Lads are like, there's lads in pain, and they're putting their bodies on the line, and yeah, it's pleasing. But as I said, there's another half of the season to go, and if we can give that effort and add a little bit more quality going forward, then I think we'd be okay.